Everyone, welcome to Lilybet's Divinity Life. So I'm making candles today, not melts, candles. So the candles are completely different. As you can see, it's a slab. So it's a big slab, and I'll show you that I cut up. I already cut up 3 pounds of it. So I did that off camera. And I recommend to get one of these to cut up the wax, and you'll see why. Pay no mind to that other stuff you saw. So because of this is how it comes. So it comes one on top of the other. This one is Joy Wax, and I get this from Nature's Garden, and it's 10 pounds I get. I'm gonna probably have to start getting more of it. I write on here, you can't really see it that well, but I write on here the temperature that I have to heat it up to, the temperature that I have to drop it down to put the fragrance oil, the temperature that it should be to add dye, and also the temperature you have to drop it to pour. So I am making Zodiac candles. Pay no mind to that. And there they are. So they're already prepped. I prepped them yesterday. I put all the little things in, and I always, because I do more melts than I do candles, so sometimes I'm off on how much I have to make, like the wax, how much to use. So sometimes I go over, so I always have 2 extra tint of something, else, of different tints, because these were my original tints that I started with. A 4 ounce and an 8 ounce. So I always have a 4 ounce and an 8 ounce just in case there's some left over. If there's not left over, I just burn more wax. I'll make more wax. But if there is, and usually there is, left over, I'll have these 2 to fill so I don't waste any wax. Pay no mind to any of that. Now let's see where it's at. So for this one burns hotter than the wax for the melts. So this one you have to go up to 200. I'm way over 200 because I've been just putting some and putting some in here and putting some. And this looks a lot, but once you start to pour it, it's not that much. But my vessels, those vessels are 2.4 and 4.4. So let's see. This is probably very, very hot. Yeah, so now I'm gonna bring it down. I'm just gonna turn it off so it can start going down, so the temperature can drop, because it should be at 200, burning it to 200. But I had a lot of pieces to put in here. Put this little piece. I try not to waste any wax. I don't play, people. Even if I see like little pieces of wax, I throw it in there. So yeah, so that's why I say, because you saw how it's a flap, get one of these. I don't know what it's called. It's like cutting knife. I'll see what it's called, and I'll figure it out, and I'll put it hopefully in the link below this video so people could know what this is. But yeah, so then I'm making strawberries and cream. So I already made this in melt, so I really like the smell of this. So, and I have already some Zodiac candles that are done, but I also want to make a few that don't have the Zodiacs on it. So if people just they like the vessel and they just want the strawberry and cream one, they can have it like that without it having all the stuff on that I put, the charms and all the stuff that I put on it for that makes it the Zodiac candle. So that's why I'm making these. Oh, and it's just, wow, it's just the right amount. Yep, this is about how much. This one I got from Candle Science. This is very strong. It's very strong. Okay, especially in the little tins that are 2.4. It's very strong. It's not, I would tell you that it's very strong. So I am going to push this 2 ounces. Okay, So we can see it's probably like 2 or something. Yep, almost 3. So you can't see it because of the light, but it's almost. So this is good. This is good for this amount because it's 1 ounce per. And this it's close to 3 ounces. So we're a little bit short, but because this is so strong, this smell for strawberries and cream, that you're good. You're good. And then you start to know, oh, this fragrance, I don't need to put 1 ounce per pound. It does it, you know, it's gonna make it still smell very strong. So, and in melts you can always put more. So you see in my melts I always put a lot more. Like I would put at least 3 and maybe a little bit over that depending, you know. But with this I did almost the same thing, and I know it'll be okay because, you know, and also the wax will, the wax that's for melts takes in the fragrances different from the wax that's for candles. So, and then you start messing with how much you put. They say 1 ounce per pound. I always put more in the melts because that's going to be burned on a different way. I don't put as much as in the candles, depending on what fragrance it is. So I also cleaned again. Okay, I also clean again my thing, my little pitcher here where it's gonna go in, because it still smells a little bit like blood orange from the last stuff that I did. So it's going to go down, and I'm gonna start pouring it in here, and then I just leave it there until it goes down to what I need it to go down to. So I'll pour it in here. I'll start mixing it, you know, turning it a little bit so it could start cooling down. And be very careful because this is very hot, and sometimes it will go up, like it'll splatter and you can get burned. So, and you can see I also have this to cover my counter. I have some on the floor. I have it all over the place. So I will leave it. Let me use this one. And I will just turn it and turn it and turn it until it cools down. So this is part 1. We're going to go to part 2.